Today we're going to take a look at the 2015 Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. This trainer was released 7.5 years ago now, and this is a used trainer from my collection that we will be comparing with the 2022 release, the Jordan 1 Taxi. This is also another worn trainer from my collection. This released earlier in the year and is definitely up there with one of the nicer Jordan 1 releases of 2021. As you can see from these images here, the colour blocking is the same as the Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard from 2015. You have the yellow leather in here with the black and the white sole throughout here with a black tick. The sole is that matching yellow colour from the shoe. The black laces in it for me. You have the yellow Nike Air on the tongue. Very, very nice colour blocking. I much prefer this to where they have this all the same colour throughout. So this colour blocking is definitely one of the nicer ones, and with the white, the yellow, the black and the white at the back, that kind of colour blocking is my favourite in a Jordan 1. And as you can see from the Shattered Backboard, these are effectively exactly the same colour blocking throughout. The orange, the black and that sole sort of whitey colour there. These are used again, as I say, so they will show some signs of being worn. But again, that orange, sole, white, black colour blocking really does it for me. And on these are the orange Nike Air. So comparing these two together, as you can see, apart from the obvious one's orange and one's yellow, they are effectively the same shoe. There was a lot of discussion about these and the materials of these when they were released, regarding the leather quality. Obviously, many of you may know that lots of different quality leather is used across the Jordan 1 brand. You have this sort of tumbled leather on here, which is the same as the Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. And not many of the Jordan 1 releases use this leather, so for them to put this on there is a really nice touch, and it does definitely make a difference to, one, the appearance, and two, the feel of the shoe. Not only in hand, sort of holding it, it's very soft. The leather feels very soft. The shoe inside itself is very padded, well made. Also on foot, when you've got this on your foot, it feels very soft, and you can almost feel that leather from the inside. It just feels a lot softer on foot, where some of these Jordans, they might be a bit stiff, might be a little bit rigid, and take a lot longer to break in, where you can almost put these on foot and they feel soft and they feel almost worn in from the initial first wear, which is always nice. This is a 7.5 year old shoe, so this is going to be a lot more worn than the Taxi. So the leather will be slightly more tumbled, the front will be slightly more worn. I do wear this quite a bit. Orange is one of my favourite colourways, so this is one of my favourite shoes in my collection. So I do like to try and get it on foot as much as possible. There is a little bit of silvering on these, but you will get that from the Jordan ones, especially these older models. But I do store them in these plastic sort of drop front cases, which is a lot better than just keeping them in a box. I feel at least they get a little bit of air to them and a little bit of ventilation, and they're visible on show, which is nice, because I do like to sort of have a look at them, and that's the key for having them, having a collection. So let me know your thoughts on the taxis. Was you able to get them? Did you get them for retail? Would you pay resale on these? I think at the moment they're only, I think the last sort of sale on these was about 170, 180, so only about £40, £50 over retail at the moment. You may even be able to get these for retail from some people, or potentially close to retail. And for the shoe, the quality, very, very worth it. If you can add these to your collection, do it now, because I think in a year or so these will definitely rise up in price, and I think they're only going to go up in price. So if you can get hold of a pair and you don't already have them, they're definitely worth picking up. Great shoe, great qualities, love the colour on them. And are they as good as the shattered backboard? I would say they're almost identical in material. The only thing is the difference is the colour. Obviously one orange, one yellow. So for me, I'd like to have, orange is my favourite colour, so I would definitely pick the shattered backboard over the taxi. But if I had the choice to purchase one of these, price wise, you would have to go with this, because there's such a big difference in this. I think these will say 180, 200. I think the most you'll pay for these, you may even better get them for that 150 retail, 145 retail price, whereas you'll be paying over £1,000 for these new. They are 7.5 years old, so the price of these have risen. I remember when these were released, I'm pretty sure these were sitting at end, even in the sale. I think they went in the sale because they were just sitting there and no one was purchasing them. So it would be very nice if I'd have purchased a few more pairs of these. But nevertheless, I have a pair. I have a pair of these taxis. Two very good shoes. What do you prefer? If you didn't know the price of these, would you go for the orange, or would you go for the yellow if the materials are exactly the same? Let me know in the comments. And if you have either of these shoes, let me know your thoughts on both of them. And if you feel the quality is the same, or if there's any noticeable differences for yourself. To me, I can't really see any. Everything looks identical. There's a nice, obviously, touch in the insole. You won't be able to see this on the camera, but the insole has a nice little shattered backboard detail, basically just some shattered glass in there, which is obviously going back to the Jordan, breaking the glass on there. And obviously these just have a plain yellow Nike Air. So apart from that little detail, nothing major that you'll never notice on foot. So all in all, very, very good release, and definitely up there with one of my favourite Jordan 1s of 2022. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more reviews coming up in the near future. We're going to look over some older pairs that I have in my collection, and we are definitely going to get some new pairs in 2023. We're going to do some unboxing videos. We're going to do some reviews on there. And if there's anything else you'd like to see, let me know. Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, and we can build on it from there. Until next time, peace.